Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to That Superhero Podcast with your host, Daniel Rodriguez. What's up, everyone? Big D here. I am your host for That Superhero Podcast. Season 1, Episode 2, baby. Let's get started. We have a lot to talk about. But, again, I'm Daniel Rodriguez, your lovely host. We do not have a special guest today, which would... But David Collins last week, he is not available. So it's just going to be you and me. Do not forget, you guys could always post your questions down below. And next week, January the 17th, will be up Season 1, Episode 3. I will be answering your questions. So don't be afraid if you're watching this. You could post question anything about any of the topics or anything you want to know about that superhero podcast. Thanks so much again for joining me. I know it's ain't live, but I always like to talk about it because, like, if it was live, you know, it's more professional than unprofessional. So... ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the news of this week. But first off, real quick, the Batman v Superman, the 2-split rumor. I did a video on it about yesterday. It's fake. Henry Cavill, he came out and, you know, he was at a BFTA, something like that, a Tea Party thing, a critics thing. And he basically said, no, it's not a two-parter, so we got the answer right there. By the way, if my mic messes up at all, ladies and gentlemen, please forgive me. It does get better throughout. It just does like a voice like this. So just saying, if it does, don't worry. It'll get fixed within the couple minutes. Also, I saw Taken 3. Working on a review right now for that. So Hawkeye may be returning. Jeremy Renner said Hawkeye is returning. He's getting the suit ready. I believe he started already filming. Now, we don't know what it is. Now, we heard that there's going to be Avengers Age of Ultron reshoots in January. It is January. So, possibly a reshoot for that, but also he could do Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think that's perfectly fits for him to do the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. part, because I think there's been that's the most likely, but also the Netflix cameo. Now, Daredevil's already been filmed. He's not going to appear in Daredevil. Jessica Jones, possibly, but less likely. That's like a 10% chance on the Netflix, really a 5% chance. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., about a 60 to 80% chance. It's a pretty big gap. And Avengers Age of Ultron reshoot, about a 90% chance that that's happening. So, you know, not a big fan of Hawkeye. You know, I'm more, not to get to Marvel and DC, but Green Arrow's a better Archer to me. That's just my opinion. Hawkeye's cool. You know, I don't hate Jeremy Renner. I think Jeremy Renner played the part good. I do agree that he needs to be used more. He needs to be a lead role. Because he's a badass at a point. But also, I mean, he kissed Black Widow in the Avengers, didn't he? If you kiss Scarlett Johansson, then you're pretty badass then. Let me just say that. You're a badass. So... I'm assuming it's going to be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Avengers reshoot. No way it's the Netflix cameo. But if it is, well, I don't know. Then I guess I was wrong. There's a new Daredevil photo where it shows him. Basically, he's not donning his red suit yet. I don't know if he's going to get the red suit in Season 1. I would love to see him get the red suit in Season 1. You know, his regular Daredevil costume. But he's just hitting a guy. I mean, he's, you know... Daredevil has a release date, and that is going to be, I believe, April 10th, this year. April 10th. So 4 months away, man, and then we're going to get Daredevil, and then a month after that, we're going to get Avengers Age of Ultron, so it's going to be crazy. I'm super excited, you know. I can't wait to see actual promo. If I was Marvel, I would release it. I was going to say Super Bowl, but nah, it's not worth doing that for a Super Bowl. I'm interested, man. I'm not gonna 100% this photo makes me want to see it more. I'm already interested in seeing it, but you know that photo. You know they're just releasing regular pictures of him in his black, you know, year one type of costume. Gambit has a new release date, of course, starring Channing Tatum. It is 2016 is the year of the X-Men, baby. What do we have? We have 3 DC movies that year. No, we have 2 DC movies that year. We have 2 Marvel movies that year, and we have 3 Fox movies that year, and then we have supposedly 1 Sony movie that year. I don't know if they're still doing The Amazing Spider-Man 3 for 2016 or 2018. They kind of moved it back and forth. So, yeah, let's talk about it real quick. 2016, man. Deadpool. coming out in February. Perfect time. Nothing really much comes out in February. It's like, oh my god, it's so amazing. Deadpool is definitely going to knock it out of the park. Deadpool's coming up. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit with casting rumors. But definitely, after that, it's X-Men Apocalypse. Holy shit, I cannot wait for that. That is going to be a freaking badass movie. Apocalypse is going to bring them down to their knees. I just made a video up on that on my channel. Hit that, and I like that. Now, about Gambit. Channing Tatum, or as I like to say, Channing Tate Yum. It's getting released October 7th, 2016. I definitely like the date. There could be 20 movies of X-Men in the year, and I still won't hate it. As long as they put the magic into it, they put the character into it, he plays the character right, they get the action sequences done, they get the writing done, the directing done, I'm perfectly fine, man. If they could get it done within the next couple years, they start filming it at the end of the year, that would be amazing. I don't know how Channing Tatum's going to be playing Gambit. I don't know how he's going to portray him. So, October, they're going to put, they're already obviously working on the script and everything, but I'm just super excited, man. I remember when it was just a rumor, and they were, an executive producer of X-Men was like, yeah, I'm currently writing a Gambit script, and I want Channing Tatum to star in it. And what do you know, a month later, Channing Tatum confirmed to play Gambit. 2 months later, Gambit greenlit, and now many months later, we have a release date. Let's hope they keep the release date intact. Now, earlier this week, on the 7th, when Agent Carter premiered, Marvel's Agent Carter, the Ant-Man trailer released. I have two separate videos. I have a trailer reaction on my channel, and I also have a in-depth discussion, about 20 minutes, with special guest David Collins. Go ahead and check that out. I'll put links down below, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Ant-Man trailer, man. I love it. I loved it. No, I didn't love it. I liked it. I love that they didn't tease us so much. Now, many people are like, it's too serious. It's too serious, man. What's going on? We can't have every Marvel movie the same. We can't have, first off, he has a kid. Has anyone noticed that he has a damn kid? No one ever considered that. He has a damn kid. He has responsibility. He's not the greatest dad. He's trying to be a good dad. I believe she's sick with some kind. Michael Douglas has already been Ant-Man. Hank Pym. He's going to pass the torch to Scott Lang. So, for sure, man. The action in this trailer, we didn't see that much. We didn't get to see Yellow Jacket, but it's just a teaser trailer. It's not a trailer number one. It's just a teaser trailer. Definitely, it got me excited enough where I'm like, you know what? I don't know much about Ant-Man, but I want to know more. Maybe I'm going to go pick up a comic and look at Ant-Man, That's what they do. That's how they like to do it. For sure, I'm interested. I think the effects look beautifully done, man. The camera work, everything. It looks clean and crisp. That's what I like about the trailer. David didn't like it that much. I know he's excited for Ant-Man, but he's not like, yeah, Avengers Age of Ultron. I'm more excited for Ant-Man right now than Age of Ultron, because I feel they're promoting Age of Ultron too much. First, the trailer gets leaked 2 months ago, and then they release the trailer, and then now they're promoting to do something in 2 days at a basketball game. They're going to do a new trailer, and I'm like, no more Avengers trailer. We don't need to see Ultron in action. I want to be surprised. And I know what you say, but you don't have to watch the Avengers Age of Ultron trailer if you don't want. Yeah, when you go to YouTube and then they show an ad, but they let you, you could skip it in 5 seconds, but yet you still see the first 5 seconds of that trailer, and you're like, I don't want to see that first 5 seconds. Don't force me to watch it. Or a commercial and you don't have the remote next to you, and you're like, no, don't show me the promo. It's just one of those where stop forcing the promos on us. We know Avengers Age of Ultron is going to be number one for 4 or 5 weeks. We all know it already. So, no trailers. Don't show us any trailers. But Ant-Man for sure. I believe we'll get another Super Bowl. We'll get a Super Bowl ad for Ant-Man for sure. That's a no-brainer to get it out there. But definitely the trailer, I rate it a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. It's good. Not great, but I like the comedy stuff. And is it too late to change the name? Scott, I need you to be the Ant-Man. Definitely love that part. Agent Carter premiered, man. This may have some spoilers if you have not seen Agent Carter. Maybe. So Marvel's Agent of Carter, I already did my review. I'll put a link down below to that. I loved it, man. I honestly thought it was way better than Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Haley Atwell is beautiful, without a doubt. I would pay to see her strip. It's just one of those, man, where, she's awesome. And Agent Carter, who she plays, she's freaking amazing. I love it. I love the action piece. I love how it has a Mad Men tone, because I love Mad Men. And, Don Draper makes a cameo. Damn it, man. I love it. It was a great premiere, actually. I like that it was 2 hours long. I like that Howard Stark had a part in it. I like Jarvis. I think it's very mysterious of what's going on and what they're going for his character. So that's definitely something that I'm interested in and putting my time towards. Now, some of the action was a little bit like, oh, really, that type of action? Or, this is going on. That's not really realistic. But again, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ain't all that realistic, is it either? But Agent Carter, overall, I'm going to give it a solid A, man, for this week. It was a good series premiere. I heard that there's plans to do Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, and all that. That Haley Atwell is ready to do those type of things if needed to. So definitely for sure, man, I'm super excited. I want to see Agent Carter go up and above, and I want to see it surpass Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. type, man. That's just the type of things I say. But, yeah, also this week, Gotham returned, if anyone cares. A lot of people do care. I love Gotham, and also, it returns in 2 weeks. But Agent Carter, I liked it. If you guys seen it, comment down below. Let me know, what do you guys think about it. It's definitely fun, and we've only seen 2 episodes of it, but once Howard Stark comes out, that was 2 episodes. Dominic Cooper, he's just awesome as Howard Stark. So it's really cool. The Leviathan thing, I thought it was Hydra, but I'm assuming it's not Hydra then. But other than that, I'm going to look like a fool. You just go watch my review if you want to, and to get more in-depth of what I could say about that. By the way, I will go more in depth about the Batman thing in a second, or at the end of the video. Like I said, I would. I promised I'd go in depth, so I would, just in a little bit. T.J. Miller, and this guy I do not know, Ed Skron, please excuse me for getting the name wrong. Ed Skron is up for a Deadpool role, man. T.J. Miller is definitely funny as hell. Excuse me for a second. Yeah, T.J. Miller, I really do enjoy him. He's really cool. Everyone makes fun of him about that Yoga Bear thing. What is it? Yogi Bear? Yogi. I forgot how they say it. Oh no, Yogi. I forgot the voice. Kind of sound like that SpongeBob character. Remember him, Doodle SpongeBob? I don't remember. It's been like 5 years. I don't know who Ed Skron is, but he looks bald, and I'm just like, no, don't put him in there. T.J. Miller, he fits a Deadpool role, man. He's not going to play Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds is already confirmed to be Deadpool, but him in a movie together, that's going to be freaking tight, for sure. Definitely would enjoy that. Sorry, Mr. David Collins is Facebooking me right now, but I'm doing a podcast. So, yeah, definitely T.J. Miller could play like Deadpool's friend or the chimichanga guy who gives him chimichangas. I don't know, man. He could play somebody. Where are we next? Paul Rudd came out on Entertainment Weekly as the cover for Ant-Man, and I got my Entertainment Weekly this week because I'm a subscriber to it. It definitely looks amazing, man. But you look in, they already have the photos released online and everything. If you're going like, I gotta look up photos, and it's already online. It looks great. Again, Paul Rudd. Hold on, seeing if we could go see Dumb and Dumber 2. That's not a superhero movie. Paul Rudd has that superhero look. And you say, what's that superhero look? Henry Cavill, he's more built. Ben Affleck, he's more built. He's bigger, muscular, and, yada yada, etc., etc. Robert Downey Jr., he has that comic book look. They do. I'm not going to lie. But Paul Rudd has an Ant-Man look. He has a superhero look. He just does. I don't know why, but he has those because he could believe this guy's a thief. He's going to become a superhero, and it's just believable that way, for me, wise. So, the Entertainment Weekly cover definitely looks cool. I like how it's a magnifying glass, and he's so little. Have you ever thought how little an ant is? Whew, yeah. Imagine being that small, and you could go into the deepest crevice of any place you want. That girl you like at school? Well, let me tell you, sir. You have that Ant-Man power? The power you could have. Anyway. Paul Rudd, man. Entertainment Weekly. Looks beautiful. New Avengers photos have come out. It's just of Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor. Again, I don't really want to hear no more of Age of Ultron. I think I'm just going to shut myself down from Age of Ultron unless we get that James Spader voice. It's definitely going to be really cool. Excuse me, let me reply to this message. Not a lot of Marvel news has come out except that Ant-Man. Or Walk to the Movies. Yeah, the photo's okay. We've seen a photo exactly kind of like this, so it's nothing new where it's like, what is this? What is going on? We've seen it before. Hey, awesome. I don't know why you released it when it's almost identically the same as the other one. It's such kind of a different angle. Arrow and the Flash and Supergirl. Now, Greg Berlanti, excuse me if I just butchered that name, but my gosh, Greg Berlanti, I can't say it right. Sounds like a plan. Yes, indeed. The Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl, the crossover. I would love to see that happen. Now, I hear in the next couple months that they're going to start production on Supergirl. I would definitely, he says that he did not create Supergirl when he created it and helping it. They had in mind, hey, we're going to do a crossover. This is why we're making it, to not only get the Supergirl story out, but to also get a crossover out. And I think that is so freaking amazing, because imagine, the Arrow and Flash crossover. Holy shit, are you kidding me? That was an amazing crossover. Although I have to say the Arrow villain, Captain Boomerang, oh, crocky, mate, look at me, I got a boomerang, I'm going to throw it all the way, and you go all the way around, hit you right in the ass, and then maybe slit your throat a little bit. That guy, yeah, Jai Courtney, my bro, hashtag Jai Courtney, Big D's bro, is going to be Captain Boomerang. Am I getting that right? Please tell me, oh, he is. Going to be Captain Boomerang on frickin' Suicide Squad. That's definitely going to be cool. But the Flash and Arrow, holy shit, man. If Supergirl came in, and they could totally, how they say, no, the DC movie universe and the DV universe, man. Are you kidding me? Together? That's so stupid. You know what's so stupid? Not putting them together. Oh, Ezra Miller's the Flash. That guy from Wildflower? Yeah, he's the Flash. Oh, boy. Well. I have nothing wrong. I haven't seen that Wildflower movie. I don't want to see it because it just doesn't interest me one bit. And, watch it, man. It's a good movie. He plays good. And, nah, I don't want to do it. I'm not going to watch it. I don't know. His lips and face is weird. I just don't... he doesn't look manly for some reason. But... Arrow and Flash and the Supergirl crossover would be freaking amazing. I would enjoy watching it. No doubt about it. Them cross the CBS. First off, they could do a Flash and Supergirl crossover, and then after that, they could do Arrow and Supergirl crossover, and then Supergirl to Arrow crossover, and then Arrow to Flash crossover again, and then Arrow to Flash crossover to that side, and then Arrow to Supergirl and the Flash at the same time, which is Inception to Inception. Inception of CW and, what is it, CBS that's going to be having Supergirl? I think that's pretty interesting. Yeah, definitely it's cool. I like how they're doing that. Now we got some Suicide Squad news, ladies and gentlemen. First off, David Ayer has tweeted out, which is the director for Suicide Squad, and also he directed Fury with Brad Pitt, Michael Pena, Shia LaBeouf, John Bernthal, and Mr. What's his name? Logan Lerman. He has tweeted out this picture, and it says, Jai or Jay, whichever one you want to say, Jai prepares for battle, #Suicide Squad. I'm super excited, man. He's getting into shape, Jai Courtney. We're going to have freaking Will Smith, Margot Robbie, and who was the other one? Tom Hardy, man. So they're all getting ready in preparation for filming this movie. I believe they start filming within the next 2 months. They'll start doing production and principal photography, and then by the end of the summer we'll have possibly at Comic-Con we'll have some footage. We'll have some footage of the Suicide Squad for sure. So yeah, definitely excited for that. That's Suicide Squad news. Also, Suicide Squad will be coming back to Arrow. They have confirmed that Suicide Squad is coming back to Arrow, and will have their own separate episodes in the back half of Season 3. At a point, I do not have a confirmation of when, but in the back of Season 3. I love Deadshot. Deadshot's probably one of my favorite villains of all time, if not the favorite villain of DC. I don't know why he's my favorite. It's just something about him. Floyd Lloyd, something. I forgot his name. Lloyd. I believe it's Lloyd something. Harry Lloyd? What? Something like that. But it's very interesting. Assassin's Creed, the movie, has a official release date now. I believe, I'm looking it up right now. The movie has a December, which this stars Michael Fender, by the way. The movie is set to come out December 21st, 2016. I think that's, a good move, because I'm happy that it's finally, within this year they're going to start filming the film. And that means, hey, after Michael Fassbender films X-Men Apocalypse, then he's going to go to Assassin's Creed. And that just gets me filled with joy. I think that's cool. I'm happy for that. I really want to see this happen, because this has been going on for 3 to 4 years of this, like, hey, this is gonna happen. Well, finally, it's literally gonna happen. They'll start filming it very, very soon. So that's what's really cool. Now, we have some bad news, man. We really do, for Planet of the Apes. Now, this ain't really a superhero topic, but Planet of the Apes 3 has a new release date, and it is pushed to 2017. It was originally supposed to come out in 2016, I believe. But it's pushed basically a whole year back. And that is going to be July 2017, which that's too far away, man. It really is. Let me see real quick. That's Fantastic Four for this year. Decided to move sequel up to July 2nd, 2017. June 2nd, so that means Dawn of the Planet of the Apes 3 will be July 14th, 2017. That's just too far away. That's ridiculous, man. That means they're going to start filming in 2016 and they would have filmed this year. You just took Andy Serkis out of a job, man, for a year. So he's going to have to find something else. I'm pretty sure he's a busy man. Very busy. Andy Serkis, you're freaking amazing. I love you. But that's disappointing news, really, because I was really looking forward to Koba coming back and, Koba, lights, family, food, humans. I still see you, Jason Clarke. Just all that, Caesar, voice and, all that jive. Look at this. Breaking news right now. Not really breaking, but the stage is set for Captain America's Civil War, and according to co-star Anthony Mackie, it will be a global one. While promoting his new movie Black or White, alongside his castmate Kevin Costner, Mackie provided an update on the highly anticipated sequel. I quote, "We start shooting in April," Mackie said, "so it's going to be a lot of flying and fighting for about 5 months. And I'm not mad at all." When Costner inquired where filming for the movie will take place, Mackie replied, "Puerto Rico, Berlin, and Atlanta." Captain America and Civil War will pick up where Marvel's Avengers Age of Ultron leaves off. The collective government of the world passed an act designed to regulate all superhuman activity. This pulverizes opinions amongst the Avengers, and Captain America is forced into conflict against former allies. Definitely sounds interesting, man. I can't believe, Puerto Rico, not bad. Berlin, didn't they just film in Berlin for Age of Ultron? I felt like they just filmed it in Germany. The snow scenes, actually. I'll have to look that up in a little bit. And Atlanta. Not bad. Not too shabby, Marvel. You know how to save those money of prices in filming. Definitely looks cool. And also that's, of course, filming in April. So we're going to have Deadpool filming. Suicide Squad filming. X-Men Apocalypse filming. Gambit filming. What else? The Sinister Six filming. Possibly. Sony Summit is coming up. Or The Amazing Spider-Man 3 filming. So we're going to have up to 6 or 7 good movies filming this year, man, for superheroes that will come out in the next 2 years. Wow. Oh my god. It's so crazy. It's definitely interesting, man. Let's go over a review real quick of what we talked today, man, on That Superhero podcast real quick. We talked about Hawkeye returning either to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Avengers, or Netflix cameo. My guess is it's going to be an Avengers or S.H.I.E.L.D. The new Daredevil photo came out a couple days ago. Definitely kind of looks sexy, but it kind of didn't show us much where we're going to be like, oh, you know what? I can't wait. Gambit has a new release date. Of course, they they brought it closer for an October 7th, 2016 release date. If it comes closer, that means it's good, kids. Let me tell you a lesson, kids. When a movie comes closer, besides getting pushed away, like Batman v Superman, that means that this script is almost good to go, and then they start filming, and it definitely seems like they have a lot of faith in Gambit and Channing Tatum to move it closer. That means that he's ready to go. He's got his body ready. Obviously he does, because he's Magic Mike. And he's going to go in it, man, and he's going to kick ass. The new Ant-Man trailer came out. We talked about that also. I'll put 2 links down below in the description. We talked about Agent Carter, the series premiere. TJ Miller and Ed may be up for a Deadpool role. Paul Rudd's Entertainment Weekly cover. The new Avengers photo. Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl crossover. Suicide Squad news and for Arrow. The Assassin's Creed movie release date. Definitely cannot wait for that. Michael Fassbender, I believe he is possibly going to be playing Desmond Miles. I don't think that's confirmed yet, but most likely he will be. And the Planet of the Apes 3 getting pushed back a year. And also the Civil War news. So that is, I say, a great podcast, man, or great news for the week. I can't wait for next week what is bestowed upon us. Will a new Fantastic Four trailer come out? Will photos for Fantastic Four? Will a logo come out? Will the Batman v Superman trailer come out? I don't know. Anything could happen any day of the week. When will the Sony Summit happen next week? I don't know. So definitely for sure. I hope all of you enjoyed that superhero podcast. Comment down below again. Q&A. Next week I'll be answering your questions, ladies and gentlemen. So comment down below. Tell me, put Q, and tell me, man. Tell me what you guys want to know. I will, again, answer it next week. Thank you so much. If you made it 30 minutes in, hit this like video, man. Hit that like button and let me know that you guys made it 30 minutes in. If any of you are listening and if you made it this far, God bless you. And do that Solid Snake voice. It's very hard to do, though. I'm Solid Snake. I can't do it right now. I was actually doing it well. This is Solid Snake. The war's been over for over 14 years. I can't do it right now. I did it earlier. Wow. Way earlier today. Anyway, thank you guys so much again. If you guys are interested, go check out. I'll put a link down in the description to episode 1 last week. Goodbye 2014. Hello 2015. And, of course, next Saturday, January the 17th, I will be doing Season 1, Episode 3. Will David Collins be with us? I don't know, man. Probably not. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Let me know how I did on this podcast. And hit that subscribe button for more if you want more. I do daily updates. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, much more coming up within the coming weeks. Happy New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. I know we're already 10 days into the year. But, not a bad 10 days, man. This has gone pretty quick. So, again, like, comment, subscribe, and add this to your favorites. And I'll see you next week for more That Superhero Podcast. Anyway, I've been your host, Daniel Rodriguez, a.k.a. Big D88091, a.k.a. Big D8809112. I wish you all a great week. Go watch a movie. Watch Agent Carter. Get ready, because The Flash and Arrow return in 2 weeks, in less than 2 weeks, and also Constantine returns next week. May the Spock be with you always.